fireworks, explosions. Things are going haywire, nuts.
Okay.
It's a big, big time. I'm Robert Sawyer.
And I'm Mrs. Sawyer.
And together, we are the only black kids in the class. Tried to catch you there.
You tried.
I tried to catch you, see what you was going to do. Welcome back, everybody. How are you doing? It's time for another episode of Only Black Kids in the Class. And as always, classmates, we're going to start it off with some homeroom. Mrs. Sawyer.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm good.
What's...
I'm a little sore.
Oh, what you sore from?
The gym.
It's always the gym with you.
I know.
You're a gym nut.
Not really.
You're sore all the time. You go consistently. Brava. You go consistently.
I wouldn't say I'm a nut, but
you're an avid gym goer at this point.
my body's feeling some odd muscle touching.
Don't worry, I can help with some touching and rub all that out for you.
I'm sure you can.
I can. So I'm here for it. It's my duty to please that anyway. It's a new month. Things are going well. There's not much for me to catch up on, but there are a lot of things that I would like to introduce in today's episode.
Oh, really?
It's
what?
not just stories.
Oh.
It's not just stories. I'm just throwing in a couple of things,
Okay.
reading a few lists,
Okay.
and of course, playing some games.
Playing games.
I mean, we don't play no games.
I was gonna say, are we playing games?
But we play games.
Okay.
Hasbro, Parker Brothers. We play. We can play them games. We don't play them games that we talk about on our podcast.
I don't want to play those games.
We keep all our drama is on the screen. Come to this house, there's a moat. It's a moat around this house.
Yeah.
You come with that drama, I got dragons,
yes,
crocodiles, alligators. I got all that Florida shit. Ready to. I'm making it. You're not making it. This is the house of love and peace. Unity and community. You're not making it with that drama. Anyway, what would you like to start with?
I only like 2 games, so I don't know.
Well, these are new games.
Okay, I'll give
for
it a
us.
try.
They're not new at all. You want to start with a list? Or you want to start with a game?
Now I'm thinking about games, so let's start with the game.
And the name of this game is Would You Rather?
Oh, okay.
Would you rather be too hot or too cold forever?
Too cold.
I knew your answer.
Oh, for sure. Too
I
cold.
knew your answer.
Too cold.
And I would rather be too hot.
I know. Oh, no.
I can always do something about being too hot.
Oh, no. You know, like today I washed the car and.
You wash your own car?
Well, you know, I go.
You got a whole husband? You got a what?
No, I go through the thing and it does it, but like you do the inside, you know. So I'm doing the inside. It was so hot.
Ideal meals.
Like I'm like, what am I doing? Vacuuming and doing the windows.
Hace mucho calor.
Oh my gosh, it was too hot. Yeah, I'd rather be cold.
I can always jump in a pool until, power stops in this country. I can always have air conditioning. I can drink some cold water.
No.
That's good water. I'll be all right. I can
You
always
put
handle
on layers, you snuggle. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Nah,
Yeah, I'd rather
too
be
hot
cold.
for sure.
Ooh, have some ice cream when it's cold. Oh, I love that.
See, I can have ice cream when it's hot.
Oh no, I can't. I don't like ice cream when it's hot.
That makes
Grosses
you weird.
me out.
That makes you weird.
No, it doesn't.
Although I do love ice cream when it's cold.
I know,
which
you
I don't
do.
understand. I'm freezing and I enjoy ice cream.
It tastes so good.
That makes me weird.
It tastes so good.
This one is for you. Would you rather not brush your teeth for a week or not shower for a week?
Oh my gosh.
It's a lose-lose.
Brush teeth, I guess.
I thought that's what you would go with.
I can do the shower.
That is tough for me.
I like use a napkin or something and take some stuff off my teeth. But I cannot.
I don't
shower.
want to taste hot funk. So I think everybody's breath stinks. I think that's like normal human stuff. But when it gets to the point that it's bothering you, that's bad.
See, in the shower, you could do something. You can like scratch your tongue or like do something with your finger. I could do something.
Maybe.
But
see, I can't get to the point. I can't get to the point where I smell
shower.
me.
That's a shower.
I think I'm gonna have to go shower.
I'm going shower. I'm not.
I mean, I'd rather not brush my teeth so that I can shower. That's what I mean.
Correct. So we are the same on that one.
Would you rather your partner outlive you or you outlive your partner?
Oh my gosh.
It's not supposed to be easy.
That one's hard. Rather outlive my partner or my partner outlive me? I can't answer that one.
Sure you can.
I can't.
Sure you can. Choose.
I can't. You'd miss me too much. I'd miss you too much. Yeah.
My answer is outlive my partner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I would fare slightly better. I don't mean like I won't grieve as much as you. I mean like as far as living life in the world without you. It's not something I want.
No.
I'd be devastated. I would be devastated. I would tremendously be changed in a way that I can't even fathom, to be quite honest. It's chilling to even think about it.
I know you're making my eye jump.
I know I would persevere in sadness and grief, but I know I could still live some semblance of a life. And I think you could too, but I don't know. I don't think you'd want to.
I wouldn't want to. But I guess I'll do the same thing.
You'll outlive me?
I guess so.
Huh. Okay. Wasn't that hard after all?
It is hard.
I think you had that one tucked away.
No.
You're just like, let me draw this out. Oh no, I couldn't do it. No. I could never just I'll outlive you? Yeah? So hard. I think that's what you just did there.
No.
And cut. I think that's what the Oscar goes to. Would you rather achieve all of your career goals but have no time for family, or have all the time for family but not achieve everything you want to at work?
Oh, the family. That's
not achieve everything you want to at work. All I want to achieve at work is that you pay me to not go there.
Please. Yeah.
So I'll probably never achieve that. So might as well spend time with family.
Yeah. That's a no-brainer. That one. Glad you came off light from the other one. Yeah, that's much better.
And our last one.
Okay.
Would you rather live 10 years longer with regrets or die 10 years early with no regrets?
Oh, no regrets. It's about quality of life for me.
You 10 toes on that one?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I'm good with that.
I'll take the die 10 years earlier.
Yeah, it says earlier. I can still...
With no regrets.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can still be 100.
So the reason... What? What?
I can still be 100. I can still be 90. I'll have you.
You gonna live to 110?
Good.
I'm definitely not.
I don't know. I might get bored.
I'm in the middle right now. So no, I won't be around 110. I don't need. Hey, we can joke, but no, that's.
I'll probably be 110.
Nah.
I might do 100 though.
I don't think so.
I think I will.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's a little too much ice cream going on in your life.
I think it'll be all right.
Just a little bit of ice cream.
Maybe later on I will. My grandma told me I you change a little bit.
Yeah, your taste buds keep changing.
Yeah, like she said though, but like when you get in your like later 70s, she said in her early 80s, it changed for her a little bit.
See, I have the opposite plan.
You see, so
my plan is when I get older, do whatever the hell I want. And I pretty much do what I want now. I'm just mindful of it. Like, oh damn, you're gonna eat another chicken wing, but like I say that, so that's what I mean when I say I'm mindful. And then when I'm in my 70s, I won't say that.
Oh, okay. I mean, my great grandma, she ate hot dogs every morning for breakfast and black coffee. She was 99. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, so. My grandmother on my father's side, like cooked with just real lard. Things people will never understand, like real lard. Almost 93. Yeah.
You see, so
yeah.
I don't know. It's weighed out though. I think it's all portion stuff. We'll see.
I'll never forget Thong from Little Brother. I think it was a skit, and he said, "If you're not gonna eat fried chicken, drink, smoke, chase, lose women, what you want to live so long for?"
You see?
That is us playing Would You Rather. We have more Would You Rather questions that you can watch on our reaction show Only Black Kids Reacts. Check us out. It'll be, this week. Probably you'll see another episode. I don't know if the game will be in this episode, but we're going to play more games on that show. Today's stories are a little different from previous ones. Previous ones, there was some hope for those people.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I set out. Here's how we get these stories, right? We get a decent amount of emails in, which please send more. Ask the Black Kids. More. And then I supplement those with tales that might be helpful for people. And what happens when you're looking at these stories, you start out with like regular things, and then it just starts getting dark. And you go down this rabbit hole, and suddenly everything's terrible and everything's trash. And what I realized, I was reading a list that we might read in one episode. I was like, you're only hearing all these relationship stories from one side. I bet you if you talk to this person's ex, they're the problem.
Of course. That's how it always is. Yeah.
There's this side, there's that side, and the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, some of y'all really choose martyrdom.
Of course. And then, of course, they always have to put some sauce on it. So.
A lot of sauce.
Yeah.
Extra sauce.
Some people like a lot of sauce, and not many like it dry.
I'm realizing in a lot of these Am I the Assholes, it's more everybody sucks here.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's a lot where the poster's asking if they're the asshole, but it's like you're the asshole, the person you're talking about is the asshole, and the whole family around it was
everybody sucks here.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I do start with the intent of positive stories. And that's just not what people come to the internet for. Well, or the positive stories are so short, it's like 3 sentences. Like, well, come on, guys. I'm building a brand here. Let's start with one I actually, it's from Reddit, but I didn't get it from Reddit. I got it from a news article.
Oh, okay.
Because News Today has nothing to talk about. Because why keep us informed about things that actually matter? So they just cover Reddit stories.
Sensationalize everything anyhow.
For sure.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for abandoning my parents at an island in the Caribbean so I could get back to our cruise in time? I graduated from high school back in December. As a gift, my parents got me a cruise. It was also for my 18th birthday. It was also a family vacation. We usually stay at an all-inclusive resort, but I always have wanted to go on a cruise. Ugh, why? I'm not a cruiser.
We're not really cruisers, but we went on a good one last time.
I think you're a cruiser. I'm not a cruiser.
We went on a good one last time.
It was the least worst cruise I've ever been on.
Well, you had a good time.
I told my parents it was different and that if we went on excursions, we had to follow the schedule no matter what. Well, it was a week-long cruise and they would not head back to the ship when I said it was time to go. Oh. They were busy shopping and bargaining with the locals. I finally said that I was heading back to the ship. My mom waved me off. They missed the departure by a lot, like 45 minutes. They got a hold of me through WhatsApp. They wanted to know why I didn't get the boat to wait for them. I wanted to scream that they were not going to inconvenience 3,998 people because 2 could not understand what a schedule was. They ended up having to fly to the next port from there, and it was expensive. They are pissed at me for leaving them behind. I don't know what I was supposed to do. They literally told me that they knew what they were doing. I wish I had never asked for this. They were making me miserable because I left without them. I'm so stuck because
that's pretty funny.
A lot of times,
if the poster didn't get back on the ship, they would have to pay an extra plane ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, what they mad for? That's hilarious.
Why?
I don't get it.
Get here at this time.
Yeah.
Okay. You get there 45 minutes later. Why didn't you, recently turned 18-year-old, get the entire cruise to wait for us?
Yeah.
What would that look like?
That is hilarious.
Hey, wait, my mom and dad are late. Can you wait? No. well, I'm not getting on. I'm like, wait, come back.
Yeah,
Go
you
on.
get left too. No,
What?
that's hilarious.
This happens a lot, though.
I know.
This happens a
Remember,
lot.
we watched some people like running to the ship, and it's like, what?
You ever been at an airport and you see people get to the gate and it's like, sorry, the gate's been closed. But the plane's still there. That's true. But the gate's been closed.
Yeah.
But you could open it.
No, we can't.
It can open.
We can't open it.
But we're not going to open it for you.
That's right.
Is that entitlement?
Huh? Yes. I think that is.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Shenanigans. I say good on the 18-year-old for, I guess, being the adult.
Yeah, good for them. They got back on the boat.
Yeah. That's a ridiculous
I guess
story.
they found out that the ship leaves on time.
F around and find out.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I wanted to ease you in
Okay.
with an easy one.
Okay. That one was funny.
Okay. Say goodbye to smiles.
Oh, no. I like to smile.
No.
He uses less muscles than frowning.
You're going to use a lot of muscles. You're going to be sore in more places. This one is long and messy.
Okay.
This one's an old one. My female 27, soon to be husband, male 28, called me by his assistant's name during sex.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh,
Not-
this already started off bad.
Not good?
This already started off bad.
They can make it through this.
Okay, let's go.
My significant other and I have been high school sweethearts, and we are due to get married this June. We just have a chemistry that works extremely well and always did. I love him very much, and I know he loves me too. But with what he did recently, I am having extreme doubts about his faithfulness. We are trying to get pregnant, and when we had sex a few days ago, he called me by his assistant's name right as he got off. He immediately got up and apologized and seemed extremely shocked.
Oh, boy.
I was shocked too. No shit. After that, he has been very apologetic and seemed genuinely remorseful, but I'm having difficulty coming around to forgiving him. The way he said it too came across as he was thinking about her.
Oh.
The only other person I have told about this is my mom and dad, and she thinks that my boyfriend has or currently sleeps with his assistant and that his tongue slipped up.
It sounds like a reminiscing.
It sounds like his tongue has slipped up other places.
On the love. Yep, that's
On the love we have.
exactly.
You know that song? And I'm saving all my love for you. You know that's like the side chick anthem?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know. How old was I? I didn't know about side chicks. I still don't. I'm having doubts because now everything looks suspicious to me. He goes to Dallas once every 2 weeks and his assistant accompanies him. Those are work trips and are paid for by his company, but those are starting to look suspicious to me now. 3 months ago, I got laid off from work and he asked me if I could stay at home since we are trying to have a child and I could be a stay-at-home mother. Now, I don't know if I should depend on him or try to get a job. My life is just filled with confusion all of a sudden. Honestly, I didn't think he would ever cheat on me, but I can't think of a reason why someone would say someone else's name after sex. His explanation is that he was thinking about work and that
That even went worse.
that
went worse.
You know what I've learned? What I've learned in my
That's
career.
worse.
What every person wants to be told is while we're having sex.
I was thinking about something else.
I was thinking about not just something else. Work.
And the assistant at work. You better get your ass a job.
Oh, man. He has tried to fix things, but they don't seem enough for some reason. He told me if I want, I can go through his phone or his computer, and I did, but I did not find anything. I want to trust him, I really do, but it feels foolish to me to do so now.
Use a fool.
My mom thinks he is 100% cheating. While my dad agrees, he also thinks that it could be a mistake, and I should make sure before I end the relationship. He does think that I should 100% be mad at him, even if it was a slip-up. I don't know what to do with us being so close to getting married. Advice, please?
Y'all not ready to get married. You're
Why
not
not?
ready to get married.
Why not?
Well, because it's just like a lot of little signs that you pay attention to.
No. Honey, they don't pay attention to it. That's why we have a show.
That's the problem.
If they paid attention to these signs,
Let me see if I can
what would we
if
talk
I can
about?
recount all the shenanigans here. One,
Okay.
he called the lady's name. That's just that I don't know how you recover from that. because there's no good excuse for that. 2, oh, you can go through my phone and the computer. That sounds like a setup. But the fact that she did, so she had doubts and she wanted to go looking for something.
Well, she said she never had doubts, but
now she's looking.
But I mean, you're saying she's ignoring flags. She got a huge flag, and now she has doubts. She didn't have doubts before this.
Yeah, where's the other phone and the other, like the other stuff on the computer?
Wow.
Because no, right? And then what was the other thing? This whole story. Listen to your mama and your daddy. He doing something. It's no getting married. There's no getting married. Nope. Because you're going to always think that now.
Some comments. Well, I can tell for sure that if he works with colleagues a lot, it can happen. Do this and that, Jessica. Did you send reports, Jessica? When you do this all day, it can come out automatically. I've seen it myself.
Yeah. Not while you're having sex. Come on. Or unless the sex was trash.
Wow.
Like, you thinking about work.
Y'all really follow a list.
You're thinking about work?
Original poster said, I haven't thought about this, and this could be a possibility. I have been to his workplace, and he does take her name quite a lot. For context, the reason why I'm messing up so much, these people's first language is not English, and it is evident.
Okay.
Still, saying it during sex is still a bit too much, but if this is the case, I think I can forgive him. I just have to find a way to make sure it isn't something else. And this is what y'all do. You want to forgive him because you want to just sweep it away,
make things
and everything will be okay.
Make things
3 years later, 2 years later, 3 months later, when you come inside and he's doing the same with his assistant, I never knew.
Or you find out he going to work trip and he don't come back home.
Hey, yeah, put your mother on the phone. Hey, Dolores. Yeah, I met somebody. I'm never coming home.
That's a good movie.
Laughing at people's pain.
That's a good movie.
Use your own money and you should surprise him in Dallas on his next trip. Original poster said, he's supposed to leave tonight. I can visit him tomorrow since I have time. I'm gonna cut to the chase. Here's an update 3 weeks later.
Okay.
A lot to unwrap here, but I'll start by thanking those who decided to try and help me out. He came from the last trip, and when he went again, I decided to go. When I went to his apartment, I found her there along with some other people. His coworkers were all planning to go out. I did make up a story while I was there to make sure he wasn't embarrassed in front of his coworker because I stormed into his apartment, and I think it worked. They all went out, and after that, he stayed back and we had a fight because according to him, I just humiliated him in front of his colleagues. Right now, things are tense between us. He stayed back in Dallas saying he needs some space, and we haven't talked after that.
Oh, no.
I don't know if I was trying to catch him in the act or not, but it didn't work out, and now I feel 100 times worse. I regret telling my mom about this because she sent him a voice note and told him to stop being a baby and nothing would have happened if I didn't say another woman's name.
God damn.
He sent me the voice note, and I confronted my mom about this, and she did apologize to him.
No.
Now I feel like maybe it was an honest mistake on his part and that I blew it out of proportion.
Why would he care, though? But why did he care?
But
why would he care?
You're gaslighting yourself.
If you came to come see me, I'd be like, hey, babe.
He's gaslighting. She's gaslighting herself.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, it's okay. He's not.
Okay.
He's not cheating often.
All right. Yep.
I'm waiting on him to come back so we can talk it out and fix this and move forward. Just a little update. Things didn't go like I wanted to.
How did she want it to? That's a mess. That's a mess.
You want some edits?
There's more edits?
There's more.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
I forgot to mention my boyfriend told his assistant about what happened.
Oh.
And she said she made the same mistake a while back with her fling because they refer to each other a lot.
Look at that.
Second edit. He left his Mac at home, so I decided to see if he was talking to her or not. I just opened his WhatsApp, and he is not talking to her, but his friends are all telling him to break up with me. Like, I didn't even do anything drastic. His chat with his assistant is work-related, but I'm disturbed by what his friends say. Looks like a breakup is about to happen.
This person is terrible. This person is...
And the last thing I'll read, there's a few more, there's several more things.
Jeez.
But the last thing I'm going to read. Why? Oh, why? If this is happening in your life, what is the context of when you tell your assistant, oh my goodness, this is crazy. The other day I was with Mrs. Sawyer. We were doing the horizontal polka and I said your name. Oh my God. Like, what? How would that be appropriate in any work setting?
That does not sound like that's appropriate. That sounds like an HR meeting.
HR is like, no, tell us more.
Yeah.
What? And then the assistant's like, oh, I'm so glad you said something. I've totally done the same thing.
I don't know. That's strange stuff.
What?
That's strange all around.
What? And so the last thing I'll read, reading his chat for a while, and the last thing he said was, I'll end it when I see her next. So it's pretty much over. Shocking. Why do you think he had to stay in Dallas for his space?
Because he's probably having a fight with the assistant, the side chick.
You let your fiance come to our place?
I thought you were leaving her. That's probably what she was saying. Yeah.
Any advice for this person?
She needs some more confidence and listen to her parents. She didn't listen to her parents. But you know what? She only has to listen to her parents because she told her parents. I don't know why she told her parents that. I don't know. That's not a conversation I would be telling my parents about either.
Here's what they do. There's a popular artist. I don't want any smoke, so we'll refer to her as Barty C. Right? Uh-huh. Barty, a totally made up person. Barty is in a toxic relationship. Barty's toxic. Barty's husband is toxic. They're in a toxic relationship.
Okay.
Every time Barty gets upset, Barty hops on live and airs out all the shenanigans her husband is doing.
Yeah.
We'll call him On Start. Right?
Okay.
And then Barty always stays with On Start and then expects the fans to forget all the shit you just told us. And it's like,
yeah,
we've talked about this before. I think I actually used a different artist named Cardi B as an example that time. Different person. I want no smoke with the Barty gang.
Correct.
I want you to have the support system to discuss what's going on. I don't want you to feel you have to keep everything a secret. But at the same time, most of y'all need to close the app, get off the Reddit, and talk to the damn person you are having an issue with. And if you feel they are gaslighting you, get some outside perspective. But what do y'all do? Hit that live button. Look here. Look what I watched a video today.
I know. Why would you tell your parents that though?
I mean, she might have an open relationship with her parents.
That's not anything about open or closed. But it's not like you hadn't decided what you're gonna do yet. So what you talking to like?
Some people need the help to decide what to do, and you talk to the people close to you. I don't fault her for that. I fault it when you want to stay anyway. You just need to be mad for a couple of hours.
But they're not going to forget that. Like, so that's going to, because they're not going to be.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not going to know all the good stuff. Like, even if you tell them a bunch of stuff, they're not going to know all the stuff.
We don't forget.
You're putting that stuff in, and now everyone else, like, I wouldn't be doing all that.
We remember all the times Onset was cheating on you. So now, when you're like, oh, y'all mad because I'm with my husband. No, we want you to love you because we love you.
Yeah. That's OnStar.
Whatever. You want some more trash?
Sounds like that's what this is.
Basura.
Trashy episode.
Let's keep it in the work world. He cheated on me after all I've done for him with his work wife. He told me not to worry about her. Now I will F his best friend and his brother.
Oh.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
He cheated with the work wife he told me not to worry about, and now he will pay. There's a song like that.
Okay.
If you hurt me, I'm gonna sleep with your father.
I've never heard that song.
I'll play it for you.
Okay.
It's a bop.
Wow, that's a little petty.
It's a lot of petty. And I don't think people understand. Sure, you're hurting the person, but you're also saying you don't really value
yourself. As I'm saying, that's all about it. That's a self-esteem thing.
Yeah. Well, let me go sleep with these other people to hurt you. People do this, but so I read that for the comments. Girl, just leave him. You've wasted 2 years on this guy, and now you're just putting more effort into him through this whole plan.
This is a follow-up?
No, these are just the comments. There was more, but the person,
Oh, okay.
Felt some kind of way.
2 years. I'm like,
there's a whole story, but they've since changed it. Probably because they're not leaving. Because they do anything but leave.
They're not. She's not leaving.
They do anything.
That's just what
leave.
The stuff they spew because they're angry, and then yeah.
You can make him hurt by leaving and living your best life. The pain of seeing you happier without him will be a total gut punch. Whereas sleeping with his friends and his brother will just give him a reason to hate you. And in the end will allow him closure to move on from you that much easier. And let's be honest, he's already moving on.
Huh. Sounds like it.
I guarantee you. She ain't going nowhere.
She might not have no choice, though.
Why not?
He might be going somewhere.
Well, he's already gone somewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? I usually read the very terrible ones at the end.
Okay.
Let's just throw some terrible ones, early on.
Let's go.
Let's keep it terrible. Got to do a trigger warning on this one.
Okay.
It does not discuss the thing that is triggering. It discusses the type of person that does the thing that is triggering. So if you're easily triggered, I'm telling you right now, pop back up in like 3.5 minutes. My husband is now a registered sex offender, and I hate that he's tanked my life with his. My 25-year-old female husband, 31-year-old male, and I have been together 5 years, married for 2. From the outside, we have the perfect life. We have the house, the yard, good jobs with benefits, 2 lovely pets, and a supportive circle of friends. We share the same hobbies and goals, and I swore this was the man I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. Recently, after disappearing for 2 days, he shows up and tells me he got arrested for trying to meet up with a minor, but it turned out it was a sting, and suddenly everything went wrong.
Oh, my.
I all but lost my mind worrying for him, and then he destroys my world with this revelation. The trial went on for over a year and has culminated in that now he has to register for life as a sex offender.
Oh.
Throughout it all, he has been withholding information from me, and all the information I found out has been through searching his computer and police reports and piecing things together myself. He has been begging for forgiveness nonstop, and his family is also trying to get me to forgive him. My family has been supportive, but they are in my home country. His family wants to pretend that he's not going to have to permanently register in another state if we were to move, and that he can't be left unattended with a minor, and that the shame will hang over our heads forever. I can only be grateful that we live in California, so there isn't a public notification to our neighbors, but I'm absolutely mortified to go outside anymore.
Oh, my.
Unfortunately for me, I'm an immigrant and therefore a green card holder, and so my ability to stay in the country is tied to him.
Jeez.
I love my life here, my job, my friends. I feel as if I've made a real home here. I also resent him for destroying the life we've built as we were discussing children, and now I can't fathom the thought of having children with him. I worked through all my emotions, and I'm ready for a divorce, and I really want to be able to build a life here for myself, but as it stands, it's very unlikely, and so I've been beating myself up that all this work I've put into making this a home for us has been destroyed, and I've basically spent the last few nights mourning. I haven't spoken to any of my friends here, and I honestly don't know what to do. I'm thinking about quitting my job. I can't work outside of California, and just packing up as he can no longer sponsor me once my card expires, and I'll be living here illegally.
Oh, wow.
Few edits. Thank you all for the kind words and support. I never could have expected such an outpouring of kindness and advice. I've made an appointment with an immigration attorney, and I've made notes of all the important points and questions shared here. I hope to come back with good news. I will keep my hopes tempered, but I'm buoyed by all these comments. Edit number 2. I don't know how to feel that I'm at the top of the hot post. I think this is the first time this week that I'm crying happy tears. I'm flattered and I'm so grateful for all of the well wishes, and I feel so seen and validated, which is something I've struggled with during this process. Again, thank you all for taking the time to read what was a moment of indescribable despair and overwhelming sadness and turning the story into a story of hope. Thank you. That, I like when people turn to the internet and she got some support.
Yeah.
But see, she actually wants a change.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the difference. I don't know.
Maybe. That's pretty fucked up though. That's messed up.
Yeah.
And she said they were married to 5 years, or
They were together 5 years, married for 2.
Oh, okay.
That was just a few. But remember, she said that it went on for like a year. So this is
trial.
So this is some time. But she just made this post a few weeks ago.
That's her world.
That's a whole
rocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine you have this routine, you have this life, and your husband doesn't show up for 2 days.
Yeah, that's already
nothing.
That's frightening.
That's terrifying. And then, oh, by the way, yeah, I was in jail little thing, just
That's terrible.
A minor. Terrible.
That's terrible. There's nothing else to say about that. That's just terrible.
Well, there's one more thing to say.
What?
There's an update.
Oh, there's an update?
I thought it would be fair to provide a mini update as I think I have a better plan than before. I'd like to thank you all for the well wishes and support, but also use this time to clarify and ensure that I have no support for his actions and decisions. I'm going to skip that. She obviously doesn't support what he was doing. That's people on the internet are so self-righteous.
Stupid.
For the record, I think what he did was absolutely monstrous and disgusting, and if it was some way for him to spend his life in jail, I'd happily support it. Unfortunately for all of us, he was able to waive jail time. How do they do that? How do they do that? We've caught you in a crime. Don't go to jail. Spend money in the system. You're good. Register. He did the crime. Well, I guess he didn't.
We don't know all those specifics. He has to register as a sex
Who
offender.
has not seen To Catch a Predator? We know the specifics. And when I saw the guy that this was his second time on the show, this system is bullshit.
No, I hear you. He just had money for an attorney. Yeah, that's what that is.
I met with the immigration lawyer for a consultation, and like many of you said, he reiterated that his actions should not affect my ability to apply for my 10-year green card. I have a 2-year. The call was very short, and the lawyer let me know that the hurdle was passed, and if I choose to divorce him or not, I will still be fine. Unfortunately, I can only apply 3 months before the green card expires, which would be at the end of October. He then quoted me his fees, to which, I have some saving to do. I'll be reaching out and searching for cheaper avenues. Obviously, I'd love to be able to divorce him immediately, but I'm still trying to set up a consult with a divorce family lawyer here to ensure I know all my rights and avenues. Said partner was also forbidding me from notifying my neighbors with children as he is attempting to file an appeal, and supposedly his info will be taken down off the site if there's an ongoing case. His parents have maintained their stance and have not spoken to me since the deliberation, which was hurtful, but my tears have dried up.
Seems like the parents knew about it.
Well, there's a lot more. Let me just tell you what the parents said. Needless to say, I've moved into the guest room and have ensured that all my documents are together and safe. I want to ensure I have my green card before I serve the divorce papers, but I also want to ensure that I have somewhere to go, savings for an apartment. If he chooses to kick me out immediately, his name is on the mortgage, not mine. And he makes 3 times what I do. His dad has made it very clear he 100,000% supports his son and said something to the effect of, your pain is real, but your options are not.
Oh, wow.
So work it out or go on a plane, which was the most sobering message and honestly a catalyst into wanting out ASAP.
Woo. Get your affairs in order.
There's a lot more. The husband is apologizing to her all the time.
No.
He wants to work it out. No, don't worry. We'll just move to another state. The appeal's going to go through. Ma'am.
Nothing to talk about.
Everything you are thinking and doing is right.
That's right. Deuces. Get your affairs in order.
Bon voyage.
Yeah, get your affairs in order. You're doing the right thing, going right.
You are doing the right thing,
yeah.
And I do send you healing energy because
tons.
Damn, you saw life with someone, and it's like he and his family are. It's just a little mistake.
Negative. No. Want no parts of that.
No, it's not a minor mistake. It's a major mistake. Yeah. Why do people do this?
I don't know. They got bad humans. That's a bad human right there.
We say bad human with some people that just do dumb shit. This is not only criminal, it's monstrous. Is there anything above bad human that we can
terrible human?
Is there a hierarchy for terrible and bad?
Yeah.
Or is bad just all encompassing? You could be stupid bad, you can be bad, you can be monster bad. Okay.
There's levels of bad.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I understand and the classmates understand.
Yeah.
How the bad human terminology works. It's not like there are degrees. It's just all bad.
All bad.
Ran a red light, bad human. Took my last McNugget, bad human. Okay, let's get to some shenanigans. They come for you. Read the thing.
Oh boy.
Let me do the oh. Let me do the Mrs. Sawyer. In my bubble.
Okay.
In my bubble. In my bubble.
Am I the asshole for buying my boyfriend a thong?
Not if he's into that shit.
I, female 26, don't know if it extends to a fetish, but my boyfriend, male 26, biggest turn on is when I wear a thong. He gets very excited when I wear them, says how good I look, cups my butt when we lie next to each other while playing with the material. I generally don't have a problem with it, and I like the compliments he dishes out. However, I admittedly do find thongs uncomfortable and would prefer to wear full cut briefs. When we had sex the other day, he seemed disappointed that I wasn't wearing a thong and I said I wouldn't wear one every time. He seemed to accept this, but when we were lying next to each other that night, he said how good I looked in one again. I went online and decided to buy a male thong for him so he could experience wearing one and feel the discomfort levels. When he came home from work, I texted that I had a surprise for him. He was obviously excited, and when he got home, I gave him the thong, which I'd wrapped up in a gift paper. When he opened it, his face dropped.
Petty.
He asked why I bought him this, and I just explained that maybe he should experience wearing a thong every day so he knows what it's like. He immediately got cold and said he hadn't pushed me to wear one, just expressed a preference, and I was trying to make him feel humiliated about the turn-ons he has. I tried to talk to him, but he's clearly still annoyed. I spoke to 2 friends. One found it hilarious, while the other thought it was unnecessary, especially because it's not exactly a weird fetish. Am I the asshole?
I don't know. Is it a fetish?
I don't.
Because he said that she's trying to shame him for what turns him on, i.e., yucking his yum. And you know, on this show, we don't yuck your yum. But I have questions. Like, was she someone who just didn't wear thongs and at his behest started wearing thongs? Did she just happen to wear them sometimes, you know, like for the outfit? And then that's when he saw it. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? Suddenly his hair was shaved and turned to platinum blonde. And he was like, yeah. Like what happened? Like, I don't know. So, you know what? This can be worked out.
Oh,
maybe
no, it
maybe
could
this isn't
totally
a trash
be
story.
worked out, but
because she doesn't mind the thong at times,
right.
But him always pushing for a thong, and maybe he doesn't push, but he doesn't realize that the over compliments and actually being sad is
like,
you're pushing.
No, so like they're about to have sex. Oh, you're not wearing a thong. After they have sex, you know, I really like when you wear a thong. Like it's like
that man likes a thong. Not for him.
That's why she bought him one.
Not for himself.
I thought that was hilarious.
I don't think the person is an asshole for buying the thong.
No, I don't think he's an asshole.
I think he needs to understand balance.
Well, I mean
moderation.
I can understand him being like annoyed, like because he's not gonna want to wear that. But I thought it was funny.
I mean, then stop talking about it all the time, my guy.
That's funny.
See, you'll never have that problem. My favorite kind of lingerie. You guys want to? I know you guys watch this show.
I already know what he's gonna say.
You hear us read all these stories, and you wonder.
I already know what he's gonna say.
What are they like? we were guests on a podcast, and the whole podcast was fine. And I told him, "Oh, it was kind of vanilla." He said, well, "Let's jump back on." And he says, "What do y'all do to spice it up in the bedroom?" And my only answer was, "When it's already spicy, you don't got to spice it up." So, you want to know what my favorite kind of lingerie is? Naked. Like
I know. Like, I knew you were gonna say that.
I mean, I can appreciate everything and all that. You know, Victoria's Secret's got to make their money, although they're out now. I don't know who's in now for lingerie. But
Victoria's Secret's out?
Oh, yeah, man. They just didn't keep up. When everyone was becoming body positive, they were like, no, only white women with triple E's.
Oh.
And then by the time they finally started acknowledging that there are other things than blonde-haired white women, you know, Fenty was around and all these other companies.
Yitty's doing very well.
I mean, I don't know all the companies now. Come on.
Oh, well, Yitty that's a...
Would you want me to know all the companies? All of them?
No.
Okay. So.
Yeah. I just didn't frequent Victoria's Secret, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Oh, man, their market shares. Remember they used to have the show every year?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Apparently, people actually like looking at someone that looks at them sometimes.
Huh. Huh. Okay.
Apparently, the old decrepit white men's standard of beauty that were running the show and running the company, apparently,
Well, that regime has fallen. That's all. There'll be another one. Wow. Didn't know that.
and at this point,
That was funny.
it is funny. It is funny. We always read stories, and I said, let's switch it up. Let's give some fireworks. Let's actually give some advice.
Okay.
The thing is, people cannot see the thing that gets in their way, but your friends oftentimes do. You ever heard the saying, single women keeps women single? Mm-hmm. It's very true. I've also heard you give some advice on this show that I'm like, yeah. It's like, you're like, well, I'm married, bitch. I don't care what happens to you. it's like, why would you? No, that would never happen. So I had 2 lists, but today we're going to read, what is the Achilles heel your perpetually single friend doesn't realize? Everything about them spells success except for one thing. What is the one thing holding your single friend back from successful dating relationships? He thinks being a belligerent asshole is, quote, being real and just telling the truth that people can't handle.
Yeah.
Okay. He wants something long-term, but chases after unavailable men.
Well, that'll get you.
Gives out too much information too soon. She once told a guy that she has daddy issues after the first date.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're going to be by yourself. Nobody got time for that.
She's really insecure in her friendships and about herself. Attractive plus humorous plus damn loud plus speaks with her mouth full.
Oh.
Comes on way too strong early on, and his bitter attitude toward women probably shows through. And for our final one, this person says, I am the perpetually single friend, but I know mine is getting attached quickly. I don't do things like text constantly throughout the day or beg to see her again or talk her ears off on dates, but I have a very bad habit of letting my hopes and wishes with a new dating prospect go unchecked, and I never seem to learn my lesson. It does not manifest in how I conduct myself around dates, but it absolutely makes even the most superficial connection feel like greater losses when they end. It's tough. When you've gone through a prolonged, unsatisfied yearning for a romantic relationship, it's easy to latch on to the flicker of a possibility you are presented with. While I love my friends and value their counsel on many things in life, it's tough when it comes to this. They were all very lucky to find their forever person very early on in adulthood and have never had to follow their own advice. Dating struggles are much more nuanced and much less, quote, one size fits all than they often realize. Most of them are completely oblivious to this because it requires having a perspective they've never had to acknowledge simply because they were fortunate enough for it not to be their reality.
It sounds like a lot of stuff there to justify why you're single.
Did you just victim shame? What? What? What was that sly comment?
Just saying.
Damn, that was cold.
That wasn't cold. It's like, oh,
That was cold.
you guys found them early in life, so that's how you got all easy.
The irony of you making fun of someone saying that when that's you who found someone early in life.
That wasn't. Well, maybe.
Maybe you found someone early in life.
Well.
And then he went on to, act in all the best mans. So you settled for me. And if you watch this show, you know who I'm talking about. And you know I'm going to see you one day, player. It's going to be some furniture moving with me and this dude.
You're not doing anything.
It's decades I've been hearing about this. Am I the asshole for telling my husband he's too broke to be so sexist? So my husband comes from a traditional family. Mom's a stay-at-home mom. Father was sole provider. I come from the opposite. My mother pretty much forbade from ever being financially dependent on a man and drilled that into me early on. My husband worked hard to unlearn the values he saw replicated at home. He often pulled his weight at home, was an engaged and present father, and a genuine partner. The one thing that grinds my gears is how much weight he puts on the opinions of his family. I get that we all want our parents to be proud of us, but this is too much. My in-laws are staying with us for 2 weeks. You messed up?
Yeah.
Our usual MO is I prep breakfast, we all eat lunch at work, school, and my husband makes dinner. We have a cleaner, but she's on holiday, so in the meantime, we're DIYing the cleaning where it's down to everyone to keep their space clean and common spaces we all clean. This is how we've always done it, and it works. My in-laws hate that I'm, quote, one of those modern women.
Oh.
They hate that I work. They hate that I don't find my purpose in being a wife and mother. And they hate that my husband pulls his weight at home.
Oh.
We spoke pretty frankly early on, where I established my boundaries and told them I won't be chastised about how I live my life in my home. When I'm a guest in their home, I accommodate their ways and play the daughter-in-law they wish they had. They have, for the most part, respected this. I got home yesterday after work, tired and starving. I typically get home 6:15 to 6:30 and we eat at 7. I said quick hellos and ran up for a pre-dinner shower. When I came down, I went to the kitchen to help set up for dinner and found nothing ready. I asked my husband about it, but he wouldn't look at me, and his mother answered that he hadn't cooked anything. She told me I needed to do my duty as a wife and cook for my family.
No. Oh, no.
My coward of a husband still wasn't looking at me. I just walked away and ordered takeaway. I dished up for me and my kids, and we sat at the table to eat. My husband and his parents served themselves and joined us.
She bought enough for them?
My mother-in-law was still going on about what was wrong with me and why I was a failure. I asked my husband if he had anything to say. He said his mother had a point, and it wouldn't hurt if I acted, more like a proper woman.
Oh, no.
And took better care of my home and children.
That's it.
He said tradition was tradition for a reason, and it was kind of insulting that I thought I was too good for how he was raised.
Traditional divorce. Yep.
This is where I might be the asshole. I told him tradition won't allow a man on $35,000 to support a family of 5,
God.
and he was too broke to be so sexist. He looked hurt, and I saw tears welling in his eyes. He excused himself from the table. I regret saying this in front of our children, but him saying that to me after I'm busting my ass to clean up his mess on top of having to deal with his parents was too much. Oh. Am I the asshole?
No. Oh, no. No. She went to hell. She didn't go low. She went to hell because he started it though. He started. That's why I can't. He started. You know who I feel bad for though, right? Always. The kids. How they gonna have a discussion like that in front of the kids? That's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible.
I don't think it's bad to have it in front of the kids.
No?
I need my young son and my young daughter to know, hey, don't be this stupid.
I don't know how she bought food for them. No.
But you know what I'm thinking. Maybe as usual, I'm overthinking it. Tradition, a man is a king in his home, right?
Okay.
The man is the king of his castle.
Okay.
Meaning, it is impossible for his mother and his father to come in and now tell him how he's going to run his house. So traditionally, what are we talking about?
No, ain't no way.
Traditionally, you run your fiefdom the way you run yours, and I'm going to run my kingdom the way I run mine. And in mine, I cook dinner, my wife makes breakfast, and we work together.
That's right. It ain't no way. Ain't no way.
And that he's fine with doing it, but then when they call him on it, it suddenly switches up.
That's the part I tell you.
3 kids in.
I got a problem with that. If you were more of a proper woman, see, he messed up.
He put on for his parents.
It's no fixing that.
He put on for his parents.
It's no fixing that.
Probably whoop your ass.
Yeah, for me, that's it. That's it. We're gonna get a traditional divorce. Traditional.
Any advice for the husband?
And you're not gonna have that $35,000.
Any advice for the husband?
Oh, you might want to get another job because you saw how many kids they had. That child support gonna be hefty.
Yeah,
she said.
He might get the child support.
Ain't no broke ass gonna come in here.
He might get the child support.
No, that's not traditional. Let's see if his parents. We're talking about tradition then. Oh my gosh. And then you're going to wait. Like you couldn't say, oh, I'm not going to cook dinner tonight. You're going to wait till it's dinner time to say, oh no, we're not making dinner tonight.
Why didn't his mom make dinner?
Okay.
If women belong in the kitchen, woman gets in the kitchen.
Okay.
What were you doing?
No, don't even. You can't be. First of all, you're not going to come and stay in my house for no 2 weeks. Second,
what I told you.
You gonna come in my house?
That's the first place you messed up.
You gonna come in my house and then you gonna try to tell me how to run my house? Nah, you got to go.
I don't even like you. Why are you staying in my house?
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. Proper woman sometimes. Okay, I got your proper woman.
Properties. All right. Am I the asshole for waiting out my prenup before divorcing my cheating wife?
Ooh.
My wife settled for me. I didn't know it when I married her, but I do now. She was in love with her high school boyfriend that her parents hated. She was with him all through university. Her parents finally told her that they would cut her off financially if she stayed with him. We met soon afterwards, and I fell in love. She did not. Once again, this was a surprise to me. We had a prenup that her parents insisted on. I was in it for the long haul, so I had no problem with it. I basically got nothing if we divorced before we were married 10 years. After that, it was an even split as long as I was not the cause. She was banging her old boyfriend our entire marriage.
Oh, my.
I found out after we were married for 8 years.
Damn.
I was angry and depressed. I had spent 8 years supporting her and her career. She has a much better paying job than I do. It's high profile and she deals with our government a lot. I decided that I could handle 2 years of infidelity. I had already done 8 unknowingly. I filed for divorce on the day after our 10th anniversary. I let her parents pay for our vacation. I didn't do anything dirty like send the evidence I had to her parents. I just had a lawyer draft a claim for divorce. Included was the evidence that the prenup had lapsed and our holdings were to be split. She said that I blindsided her after our holiday away. She doesn't understand why I would do it. I said that I just don't think we are compatible anymore. I am prepared to go nuclear if I have to.
Oh.
But I don't want our kids. Yes, they are mine. I checked, knowing why. I am keeping the evidence I have on her boyfriend in my pocket. I can blow up this marriage and make her parents pissed at her if I absolutely must. I just prefer to end things with me in a decent financial position to take care of the kids. Am I the asshole for what I did?
Nope. That sounds smart.
He hung in there for those last 2 years.
That sounds smart.
That's someone who wasn't ruled by emotion.
Nope. He did what's best for him and his family.
He did.
Yep. I like that. That's
He did.
he sacrificed what he had to do.
He even went on that vacation.
Yep.
He probably had to.
One last shebang.
Probably had to do one last shebang, knowing.
Yep.
He is sharing this.
Out of there. No, I like it. I like it. Nope. No asshole. No asshole at all.
Not the asshole. Not the
at
asshole,
all.
for
Nope.
sure. It's kind of like someone runs around talking a lot of shit. And they're saying, when you going to do something? When you going to do something? Why are you not in the studio? And then you get in the studio. And you drop euphoria. And you come back with 616 in LA. Now this person thinks they have the nuclear missile. They think they're going to hit the red button, and they do, only to get stepped on 16 minutes later. I know it's a while ago. I'm still listening to Euphoria.
I know you are.
And then after that, the next day, they not like us.
I know.
I was waiting for you to do this. And I stood on business. That's what the husband said.
I love it.
Oh, man.
I mean, I hate that they're like,
He had to check if his kids were his.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
damn.
terrible. That is terrible. So no, not the asshole at all.
Not the asshole.
I like the strategy.
That's hard, though.
That's terrible.
Let's end on a very hopeful story.
Okay. Let's get some hope. Let's take it home with some hope.
Okay. Am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend after a prenatal pregnancy test confirmed I was not the father?
Oh.
I, 26-year-old male, was in a relationship with my girlfriend, 26-year-old female, for almost 6 years. We loved each other, but last year my girlfriend and I decided to separate for a while to rekindle our relationship. What?
Separate to
What?
rekindle.
What are y'all doing?
Who does
Hey,
that?
girl, I want to rekindle my love for you. And absence makes the heart grow fonder. Let me go away. What are y'all doing? I'm just going to read the story, all right? You're the commenter. I'll just read the story.
Okay.
We placed no restrictions on the separation, and we were free to do whatever we wanted and act as we were single. So y'all broke up.
Yeah.
We took a break for a couple of months. The break was much needed to recharge our relationship.
Charge.
A week after getting back together, my girlfriend showed signs of pregnancy. She got an at-home pregnancy test done, which confirmed she was pregnant. We were both really overjoyed and happy. A few months later, I was planning on proposing to her, and I had already bought the engagement ring. But I wanted to confirm first that I was the father before proposing to her and get the prenatal paternity test done. That's stupid as hell. I bought an engagement ring and then wanted to make sure. I know I said I'm not going to comment, but this is dumb. My girlfriend and I both wanted to do the NIPP test to confirm that I was the father. My girlfriend said she did have sex with someone during our break, so there was an off chance I wasn't the father. But we were both very confident that I would be the father. Why?
Wow.
Why were you both very
Why
confident?
is she having unprotected sex?
We received the results a couple of weeks later, and I wasn't the father. I was extremely sad and dejected, and my girlfriend was very sad too. It just hurt me a lot, and emotionally, I couldn't process it. A week later, I broke up with my girlfriend. The breakup was extremely traumatizing for my girlfriend, and even for me. I told my girlfriend that I just did not want to be the baby's father, and that if possible, she had to try and contact the biofather and let him know. I then helped her move back to her parents' home.
Wow.
To rekindle our relationship, we decided to break up. Where do all these effing morons come from?
I don't know.
That's what a comment said.
My gosh.
You know, I thought it was going to be something different. I thought she cheated on him. She did not cheat on you.
No, she didn't.
You agreed. I don't know who brought it up, but you agreed.
Yeah.
Let's act as we're single, and she did.
Yeah, but I mean,
I guess he doesn't want to date a single mom.
He's entitled to that.
I guess so, but
what?
They're both dumb.
Both. There's equally on both sides. That's what I'm saying.
That's really stupid.
Yeah.
Maybe there's more going on. There has to be more going on. But as you wrote it in this post,
there's no more.
We wanted to rekindle.
There's no more we need to understand.
Well, you sent this one to me, so that's my first time reading it, and there was an update.
Oh, I didn't know there was an update. I send you stuff. I don't read anything. You read.
You just read the titles. He'll figure it out. Give him more work. You know what? Let me not complain, because before I had to find every story. So that she finds some stories now is an improvement. You know, now the workload's like shared, you know.
There you go.
Yeah. It's just like it's both our bike, right?
There you go.
Yeah. So a quick update, as a few people in the comments were wondering as to whether my ex knew who the bio dad was. I called my ex last night and asked her if she had found the bio dad, but she said no. Wait, she says she slept with a person. Does she not know who the person is, or she can't find him?
I don't know. That's what
No
I said.
judgment. No judgment. Consenting adults. Y'all a little too loose for me, though. But I called my ex last night and asked her if she had found the bio dad, but she said no, that she just knew his first name, but didn't have his number or any social media. She had met him at a bar. It was pretty much a one-night stand. Pretty much a one-night stand? Okay. I asked her how her parents were taking it, and unfortunately, they aren't taking it too great, and they are being really critical of her. Her parents really liked me, and they had no idea we even took a break. My ex was a bit of an emotional mess when I called her last night, and I really felt bad. I don't know why he called.
Because he still ain't over her.
I really wish that baby was mine. My ex and I really envisioned spending the rest of our life with each other. That's why we took a break.
That's why you broke up.
But it sadly isn't. I told my ex last night that was the last time I was going to call her, and wished her well in her future. She was crying really badly at the end, and it pretty much broke my heart when I hung up.
Well, you need to quit calling, because if you already made a decision, don't be keep on dragging her along. That's it. I don't like that kind of shit either.
I wish they had actually given the real reason they took a break.
Yeah.
I want to rekindle my love with you, so let me go date other people. I mean, okay. You know some shit I could never do? You know that wife swap show?
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Never.
Oh, no.
Never. Never.
Never.
Never.
First off, go into the house and everything. Like, never.
Never. First off, you would catch a charge because you would stab someone.
For sure.
That man would probably be kind and respectful and everything. Well, let me help you there, Mrs. Ah! Stab him. So you'd catch a charge. And second off, me, and they're not coming to this house. So I don't know where they're going. They're going to have to get an Airbnb and pretend or something. They're not coming to this house. That's first off. And it's going to be like, what do you... That's not even how we do that.
That would never.
Why are you still here?
That would never happen.
I am talking to my wife right now. Like, I needed the check from this show so we can go on a nice vacation. What do you? Hey, don't touch that shit. Took it all out of order.
Oh boy, that was a good one to end on, though.
Yeah, I just wanted to give some hope.
Yeah, but there was no hope there. There's no hope in any of these stories.
Did you learn anything from these stories?
No. I learned I could bottle up some self-esteem.
I told you that.
I told you that. Some self-esteem.
I told you that.
That's probably.
I feel confident I can sum up what you learned from this show.
Okay, sum it up.
Just like you've given other advice on this show before, I think your real sum up is, well, sucks for y'all. I'm happy. All right, bye. I think you hear these stories and you're like, y'all really struggling.
It's rough out there.
Anyway, dear, it's time for our dinner reservations.
I know. I'm actually thinking, do we make dinner? We should have made dinner reservations. I'm hungry.
I did.
You did.
I'm really him.
Woo!
I'm really him.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna go get a great dinner.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna rub out all them eggs for you. Stretch you out.
You are. You're the best.
You're sore.
I am.
I'm a loving man.
You are the best.
It's my duty to please keep sending your emails. Follow us at Only Black Kids on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. There's always a new social media, so, we're the only black kids in the class. Our podcast is for everyone.
Everyone.
But we are the only black kids in the class. Send us your relationship advice. Send us your microaggressions and send us those petty moments at asktheblackkids@gmail.com. We didn't read an Ask the Black Kids this week. And I had 2 really good ones.
Oh. Well.
I guess next week. Sorry, guys. It was just so much fireworks to read through. Anything you'd like to say?
No.
What's that? You want to remind them to check out our reactions show. We've been filming them. It's a little different because, we're just watching things. A lot of the things only one of us has seen. Send us some things to react to so we can both react to things we haven't seen. And, of course, our movie reactions. We've recorded a few now. And by a few, I mean 1. And we've recorded a few reaction shows, but only 1 movie one. So all that's going to be rolling out on a regular basis. So you're going to get more Only Black Kids in the Class every week. So
we listen. The
podcast.
Listen to the request.
We listen. You'll have the podcast. You'll have the reaction shows. And right now we're aiming for once a month with the movie. We love doing the movie. It's just we're very busy and we enjoy our time together. We don't really sit in here like this with mics watching movies. We watch the movies when she loses all clothes and I'm rubbing her down. So that's really how that goes, guys. That's a different type of, we're only black kids. We're not only anything else. You're the fans, but we're only black kids. So put that together if you will. That's it. That's it. We hope you're enjoying and we appreciate your time, your effort, your energy, the comments, all of that. We thank you for being the classmates. Keep rocking with us. We're not going anywhere. Let's get it.
Bye.
Ciao.